Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This reading is a quick peek into the collective energy to see what's coming up for you and your person of interest. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today, please. Truth. Well, this is about revelations, exposed, unmasked, secrets revealed, out in the open and shining a light. And I feel that this is about your person. A couple of things here. First of all, I feel that they see the truth. They see the reality. They have gained a great amount of clarity during the time that you've been away from each other. They see and they understand everything now so much better than they ever did when they were spending time with you, because this time apart from you has given them the time and space that they need to gain this greater understanding, to see the truth, to understand the truth. And it has given them this awakening that they very desperately need. But as well, I feel that this is also about your person wanting to return to you and speak the truth, tell you the truth about everything, why they ran, why they ghosted, why they couldn't stay in this connection with you, why they denied their feelings for you, why they have put this distance and space and separation between the two of you. This is about them as well, revealing the truth to you and being authentic and being real with you, so that you guys watching the reading have your own understanding and your own clarity, so everything can come out in the open and come out in the light for you guys as well, so you know and understand that this all happened not because of something that you did or said or didn't do or say, but because of something that was within this person that needed healing, that needed the growth and the work that they've been doing. Pride. Well, I do feel this is probably for a lot of you out there. Proud, ego-driven, stubborn, selfish, and immature. I do feel for many of you, your person is acknowledging that they were perhaps proud in the past. They were operating from their place of pride and ego. Stubbornness, being immature, allowing their pride and ego to get in the way of being able to speak the truth, of being able to tell you what was going on with them, of being able to be real and honest and authentic with you. Because if someone is coming from this place of immaturity and pride and ego, they are not being real and they're not being authentic, because they can't be, because they are immature. But your person has had a healthy dose of seeing the truth, and they see and understand things now. And again, I feel that this is about them wanting to come back in your direction and speak their truth to you about how they allowed their pride, their ego, their selfishness, their stubbornness, their immaturity, their childish ways to get in the way of them being able to be the partner that you needed them to be. Because I feel that this is about your person growing up, and they have been using this time apart from you to actually gain that emotional maturity and stability that they need in order to show back up and be the partner who can love you the way that you deserve to be loved and need to be loved, and the way they want to be loved as well, actually, is what I'm hearing. But let's see what else is coming through. Connection. Well, this is about the connection that is here between you and your person. It is a very deep soul connection, whether you are soulmates or twin flames or kindred spirits or any other kind of connection that you have with this person. Please only take it as it resonates. But I feel this is telling us your person is aware that there is this deep soul connection between you. And perhaps this is something that they poo-pooed in the past, or they didn't want to talk about, or they said it wasn't real, or they couldn't understand it, or they said it was all in your head. But during the time that you have been away from each other in this separation space, yes, I use the word, although I like to call it preparing for union, but it is truly this separation space that you are currently in, because this is where the growth, this is where the transformation happens, and it is happening for your person because they have a much greater understanding and awareness now of the truth. of reality, of what is happening in this connection for both of you, because they have awakened to all of this during the time you've been away from each other. They are aware as well that there is perhaps a very strong soul contract between you, knowing that there is unfinished business here between you, which is why they are creating or feeling this longing, this yearning, this desire to reconnect with you, because they understood in the moment the two of you first met that there was something special, that there was something significant in that moment when the two of you first laid eyes on each other, when the two of you first touched, when the two of you first spoke. And just like that, electricity between those two fingers there, I feel that your person felt some sort of electric shock, electric spark, some sort of ignition within their heart and within their soul when the two of you first met. You guys watching the reading, did you feel it as well? Did you feel something within you that was saying, yes, this is the one, this is it? Because I feel that your person did feel that. And perhaps they shared that with you in the past. Perhaps you guys talked about it, but there are probably also just as many of you out there, if not more, watching the reading whose person wasn't able to have those conversations with you, or they turned it off or turned you down when you tried to bring those conversations up with them. But they definitely felt something in that moment. And it is time for them to show back up now and speak the truth and put everything out on the table for you and with you, because they want to they want to bring everything out in the open, and they want to put all their cards on the table and talk to you about all of this, because time is of the essence and they know that it's time to act. Brave. Well, this is about being adventurous, daring, being courageous, taking a risk, and facing fears. Well, I do feel that this is as well your person knowing that it's time for them to face their fears. And they have been facing and dealing with their fears. They have been getting rid of their fears and their insecurities one by one during the time that you've been away from each other. They know that it's those things that were causing them to put up these walls and these obstacles and these blockages in this connection between the two of you. And it's time to let all those walls down as well, because your person knows it's time for them to get rid of their fears and their insecurities and their illusions and everything else, because they have been wearing that mask of all of that stuff. And their mask is their pride, their mask is their ego, their mask is their stubbornness, their selfishness, their immaturity. And it's time for all of those things to come falling down, including the mask, because your person wants to return and be real and authentic with you. This is about them showing up and speaking the truth and being raw and being real in a way that you have perhaps not seen them do so in the past. But they are finding that courage, that strength, and that confidence within them now that they need to show back up and find their way back to you, finding the right words to say, figuring out how they're going to approach you, no longer living in this place of fear or this place of selfishness or pride or ego, but really being reborn by the fire and power of spirit so that they can return to you with this sense of humility, with this sense of love and this longing, and expressing that longing that they feel for you, because they're definitely missing you through all of this, just like you have been missing them, because you do mirror each other. Even during this time that you are apart, the mirror is still reflecting back and forth between the two of you. Meant to be, fated, destined, intended, and ordained. Well, I do feel your person acknowledges that there is this sense of this meant to be here between the two of you. They felt it in that first meeting. They felt it in the first moment when you laid eyes on each other, when you first touched, when you first kissed, whatever it was that happened between you and your person in that moment when the two of you first encountered each other for the very first time, that gave you that electrifying moment. Your person knew that this was it, that you are the one. And this is why they're able to acknowledge that there's unfinished business, that yes, we do have a strong connection. We are soulmates. We are twin flames. I see and understand that now. And I see that there is a love destiny that still needs to unfold between the two of us, and I wasn't ready for it before. But the truth is that I am ready for it. I have been getting ready. I have been preparing for this love destiny. And I know that our connection and our reconciliation and our reunion is destined and inevitable. And I have been fighting it, but I can't fight it anymore. I can't fight these feelings any longer. It's time for me to come back into the power and the warmth of your love and of this connection, because it's time for me to speak the truth and share my truth with you and be real and be authentic and be raw with you. No more games, no more lies, no more pretending, no more mask, no more pride, no more ego, no more selfishness or stubbornness. Just you and I building this strong, powerful connection that can move forward so that we can discover and unveil our love destiny together. But let's see what else is coming through. We'll use some tarot cards now. Let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Well, this is about your person showing up and speaking the truth and really thinking through what they're going to say to you. That is what this Knight of Pentacles is about. By the way, this is one of our decks, Enchanted Crystal Tarot, and the message cards, the oracle cards, are actually ours as well. Divine Oracle, Divine Union Oracle cards. If anyone is interested in any of these decks, there are links in the description, but back to the reading because that is more important. The Knight of Pentacles thinks about a long-term partnership with you, and they imagine what that would look like. And they have been thinking about this the entire time since the two of you first met, in that moment when this spark ignited between the two of you. The Knight of Pentacles does move slowly, so I do feel that for many of you, you are feeling and experiencing that just now, with your person not moving really quickly on their way back to you. But they are learning, growing, and changing during this time that you are apart from each other, because they are seeing the truth. They are seeing where they've needed to grow up. They are seeing where they made mistakes. They are seeing where they allowed their fears and insecurities to create so much craziness here in this connection that didn't belong here, making you feel heartbroken, making you feel bad for things that they did, self-sabotaging this relationship and other things that they did because they weren't ready to accept the power of this connection. But all of that is changing, because with this Knight of Pentacles showing up, it is about your person figuring out their plan on how to get back to you and get you back in their life. Because with this Knight of Pentacles, it is about your person desiring you and desiring this partnership moving forward. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages are coming through, please? Temperance. Well, temperance is really all about this connection that's here between you and your person, because temperance is about the chemistry that's here. You and this person have insane chemistry that is off the charts. Your person knows that. You know that as well, you guys watching the reading. Temperance is about the blending of your souls and the blending of your essences, which is what chemistry is about. But more importantly, it is about the blending of your souls as you come together to create this powerful union with each other. Temperance also tells us that there is a lot of divine guidance around the situation at the moment. Even though you may not feel that divine presence and divine guidance around you, for some of you, you may even feel that the divine, that the universe, that God has abandoned you in this connection. But they have not. They have just stepped out of the way to allow your person to attain the growth, the maturing, the authenticity, being able to be in that place of truth and humility. They've had to step out of the way to allow this to happen, but they are still protecting this connection, and they are guiding and directing your person as well on their journey back to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? This is the Emperor. I love the energy of the Emperor because it is all about your person taking action to make something happen. This is about your person doing what's necessary. This is about your person. Yes, they may be thinking through this plan and thinking about what this future with you would look like. But the energy of the Emperor is someone who makes it happen, because the Emperor does not fail. The Emperor always succeeds. And this is going to be the energy of your person coming back towards you with a lot of passion, with a lot of energy, with a lot of effort as well, because they want to get real with you. They know that it's time to be real. They know it's time to be honest and authentic and speak the truth to you about everything, about why they created the damage in this connection, about how they've changed, grown, and evolved during the time you've been away from each other, but also about how they want to rebuild this relationship with you, and the expression of their love for you as well. Because if they hid their love for you in the past, all of this is going to be coming out because your person wants to speak the truth. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? This is the Chariot. I love that the Chariot comes right next to the Emperor, because that is all about getting things moving. That is definitely about getting this unstuck. Even though your person may be thinking strategically at the moment with that Knight of Pentacles energy about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it and what this future looks like, the energy of the Emperor and the Chariot are very quick moving, and it tells us that your person is going to do what is necessary to be successful at bringing the two of you back together. But let's see what else we need to know for this message. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is the Two of Wands. Well, the Two of Wands is about your person wanting to bridge the distance between you. It is about them wanting to come back in your direction and bring the two of you closer together. It is about them wanting to open the lines of communication so that the contact can flow back and forth between the two of you in terms of talking, in terms of texting, in terms of sending photos and videos and songs and making plans with each other and everything else. But the Two of Wands is also about your person wanting to talk about their long-term goals, desires, and plans with you. It is about your person doing what is necessary to come back in your direction. It is about them showing up for you in a bigger way than they ever have in the past, because this Two of Wands also confirms that there is a spiritual counterpart connection here between you and this person, that there is a love destiny that still has to be explored, that there's more to this story, that there is more to come, because you have a soul contract with each other. And your person sees and understands this now, because they can't stop thinking about you. They can't push thoughts of you from their mind, and they are desiring you. They have a lot of passion for you. They feel a lot of love for you, and they know the two of you are meant to be together. They just weren't ready for it in the past, but they are getting ready, and they want to show up for you and be real, be honest and authentic with you, as the two of you have this opportunity to explore rebuilding this relationship together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.